You're thirstier than you were before when you met him. Can I ask a question today? Do you want to be satisfied? Are you tired of swag and haircuts? Are you tired of a good game, a smile, and just the potential of getting wiped up? Are you thirsty? I mean, really thirsty. Do you want to be satisfied? Do you really want your thirst to be quenched? If you do today, meet me in the book of John, the 4th chapter. She is one who's gained a reputation for being a thirsty woman. She is an unsatisfiable woman. She is an uneasy woman. She is hard to please. She is a woman. If you had a man, you wouldn't let her be nowhere near your man. You wouldn't even let your man look in her direction. All the men and all the women walked around. They paid no attention to this woman. She was thirsty. She just being next to your man, she would suck all the water out of it. That's just how thirsty she was. Maybe you ain't never met a woman like that. Y'all know some of y'all, man, you scared to look in her direction because she just has a power to just draw you to her. She has such an appeal about herself. This is the kind of woman we meet today. No respectable man or woman wants to be around this woman. She is the kind of person that even the unrespectable people didn't hang around. She was a lewd woman. She was a crude woman. This woman lived a life of isolation. Yes, she does. She's not isolated all the time. She gets her occasional booty calls. She gets her occasional 69s, be on time. She gets her occasional 911 texts, meet me in the back room in the alley. She's not alone all the time, but for the most part, people don't want to be seen with her in public. We're gonna beat the devil up today. Y'all give me a couple of more minutes. I guarantee you we're going to get a look at somebody and say, we're going to run him out of town. Yes. She is the kind of woman that you don't want to be around. She is a thirsty woman. Somebody say thirsty. She, in this particular text, we meet her. She's making her trek on down to the watering hole. Now, she goes at 12 noon. Somebody say when it's hot. She does this because she knows if she goes now, there's nobody else going to be there. She does not want to deal with people. She doesn't want to hear their snickering. She doesn't want to hear their bickering. She doesn't want to hear their whispering. So what this woman does is she makes her trek to the watering hole when there is no one else around. She's hot. She's bothered, and she does not want to deal with people. She just wants to get her water and get home. But on this particular day, God has an assignment for her life. She thinks she's coming for one reason. She thinks she's going there for one situation, but the reality is God has a plan for her life. Look at somebody and say, God has a plan for your life. Look at somebody else and tell them, neighbor, I know you thought you came for one thing, but God has a plan for your life. She meets here on her way to the well only to discover the truth of this fact that there are some people in your life that don't want to use you. She's used to being used. This Samaritan woman is used to men wanting something from her. The well was a hot dating spot, and if she met a man there at 12 noon, she know what he was looking for. Because he knew the good women weren't coming out at 12 noon. He knew if he was there at 12 noon, he was going to meet the right one. He wasn't going to have to spit too much game because just from the walk, she was going to be thirsty. She had met me in here before. She had met men at this place before, so she knew what the game was. And so as she looked in the distance, she saw this man sitting here on the water pipe. Some of y'all there right now, all hell is breaking loose, but you're not thirsty. You remember a time when you used to need somebody to cheer you up? Now you just encourage yourself. You want a new outfit. I want to give you joy in the time of sorrow. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, Jesus want to give you something. Y'all take y'all seat. Let me hurry up.